Hey, what's going on? Back at y'all with another live. Rakeem Madison here. And you can see the caption. You can see what this is going to be about. This is going to be strictly a value-based live. So I highly recommend you share this out, right? Get this out to a lot more people because this is strictly value-based. I'm not selling you anything. I'm just strictly trying to help some people, especially the people who are struggling. What's going on, Aaron? What's going on, Ted, Shirley? Good to see you guys on here. Like I said, this is strictly value-based, right? I'm not selling anything. I just want to help people out, right? I want to, educate you on, like the things that most people are struggling on and why they're, not succeeding in their business. What's going on, Brandy Baptist? Good to see you on here. All right, what's going on? I don't really know how to say that. Let me know in the comments how to say that. Keely Shreves. What's going on, Jaquez Harrington? All right, so we're gonna let a couple more people hop on here, and then we're gonna get into what we're talking about here today. Obviously, you can see the caption. That's what it's going to be about. But I'm going to help the people who have been struggling for a very long time, right, with trying to build their business, right? Because I get people that tell me all the time, I've joined multiple programs, but I just can't seem to get it right. Right? I can't sell people, right? I get all this rejection, right? They have so much stuff going on and they just can't get it. So today's live is strictly value based. All right. So as we get some more people on here, like I said, definitely share this out, especially like maybe you got some team members who don't really get the concept. Maybe you're a top producer, you're making it happen in your business. Definitely share this out with some more people. All right. So real quick, before I get started, let me get some more people on here and then we'll get started. All right. Give me a second, y'all. Get some more people on here. Boom, bam. All right, Cortin. All right. Danny. Okay. So yeah, shared it with a few people, and right over here, you're gonna see me look over here from time to time. This is where I got my my little outline, right? So if I start to veer off, I can kind of catch myself. All right. So with that being said, look like we got a few people on here, or we had a few people on here. So let's just get started. All right. All right. First things first, right? The reason why there's a lot of people who are failing when it comes to MLM, network marketing, those two industries, the reason people are failing is because they want instant gratification. Right? They want instant gratification. That's why most salespeople, they want it to happen instantly. Right? But with network marketing and MLM, it's relationship building. Right? It's really relationship. What's going on, Rico Savvy? Good to see you. Rico says, my brother. What's going on? What's going on, Terrence Rutledge? Good to see you on here. All right. So let me continue. So a regular salesperson, they want the instant gratification. But in network marketing or MLM, you have to build relationships, right? It can't be, oh, I want it to happen. Let's get in right now. Let's get in. Lock your spot. Like, I see this, and I'm going to just be honest with you. It makes you look absolutely ridiculous, right? When I see people say, oh, lock your spot. Oh, yeah, get in now. Now, the top guy may be able to do that, right? Because they understand how to do it, but where's the duplication when somebody is not a top sales guy? Because you got to remember, everybody that just starts into a business, especially network marketing or MLM, they don't really understand how to build relationships. They don't really understand how the top guy is getting all these people in, right? So you have to break it down. And in most companies, they're not teaching this, right? They're not teaching what I'm going to be teaching you here, right? And this is why people get in companies and they don't really understand what they're doing, right? They don't understand, all right? So I talked about the instant gratification. That's what most salespeople want. Now, the building of relationships. Let's talk about that, right? And I got some rules for you, right? There's two important rules. If you are in an MLM or a network marketing company, the first rule I got for you is I don't want you to talk about the company, okay? Do not talk about the company. Now you're probably like, okay, so I just paid my money to get involved in this company. So why am I not going to talk about the company if I just paid my money to do so, right? Here's real rule number 2. I don't want you talking about the products. I don't want you talking about the products either. So you're probably like, what do you mean don't talk about the products? I just got involved in the company. So you don't want me to talk about the company or the products? Rico Savvy says, facts, bro. I can't stand go alone. I can't stand alone. I got to prepare for mine, bro. Cool, brother. Definitely. I appreciate it. So, you don't want to talk about the company and you don't want to talk about the products. Rico Savvy says, self-brand is the key, and those who don't know. Exactly, brother. So when you're not talking about the products, right? What happens is now you can focus on the key to building your business at a rapid pace, right? The key to building your business at a rapid pace is to talk about the person, right? That's like most people, they're just pitching and closing. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to pitch and close. And it's hard to just sit there and pitch and close because you're not really listening to the person. Like most salespeople, they can't shut up. Right? They just keep going. Oh, this is going to help you lose 100 pounds in a minute. Right? This is going to help you make $3,000 to $5,000 a second. Right? They're just constantly talking about the features and the benefits. Right? But in reality, the key, like I said, the key to rapid business building is to listen. Right? Listen to what they're saying to you. Right? So then you can use that as leverage, right? You can now use that as leverage. So when you're talking to them, right? Let's say we're having a conversation, right? If I have an incoming inquiry, right? Somebody's asking for info and they message me, I may say something like, hey, what's going on? How's your day going so far? Right? Just to kind of get the conversation going, right? We're talking and they tell me how their day is. Now, from there, right, this is where most people go wrong. They may say, hey, what's going on? How's your day going so far? And then they immediately go into a pitch. Remember what the key is. The key is building relationships. Building the relationships. Now, I'm not talking about, what's going on, Rashawn Taylor? Good to see you on here. What's going on, Christiana Clark? So yeah, when you're building a relationship with people, I'm not talking about having a full blown out conversation, right? That lasts 30, 40 minutes. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about connecting, right? You connect with them once, right? You may connect with them again. And something that most people don't know is you can actually connect with somebody, right? Without even speaking to them. Now, some of you are probably like, well, what do you mean? So let me break it down. On social media, because that's what we're on right now. We're on Facebook, right? Or whatever platform you decide to use to get the message out there. On social media, the key word there is social media. Notice I didn't say pitch media, right? There's a certain way on social media on how to connect with people. Rashawn Taylor says, what's up, bro? Just listening and taking notes, big bro. The more you learn, the more you grow. Definitely, brother. Definitely. So when you start to connect with a person multiple times, whether it's your Facebook post, they're seeing that, okay, he's in the same type of industry, and you start to attract different people. You see what I'm saying? Like think about it this way. So if you're in a network marketing or MLM, industry, it's a personal development, people business, right? Think about that. If you start putting out motivational quotes, inspirational quotes, things that are based around the industry. So such things like you might do some type of comedy, but it's based on the industry. That's going to bring the right people to you. So here's a little tip that I'll give you. All right. So remember I talked about it being social media and not pitch media. So one thing that you can actually do, and this is something that I do from time to time, is when I start putting those inspirational posts out and things that are related to my industry, give me a second. Let me get that out of the way. When I start, got people hit me up. When I start, setting my little daily campaign up. Like when I'm like, oh, okay, let me put out an inspirational post in the morning because I know people are going to need that inspiration in the morning, right? Especially if they're going to their 9-to-5 job. So the way that I do is I'll start the day off like that, set the tone, right? And what happens is throughout the day, the people who are, focused on personal development, that's what they're really all about. Those people are going to they're going to see my post and they're going to either like it or give some type of reaction to it. And those people, Rico Savage says, what's good, Rashawn? Rico Savage says, make self-development a habit. Exactly, brother. Exactly. When those people start to see your posts and they're constantly seeing, okay, this person, I kind of like this person, right? You're making a connection with them without even talking to them. So the more they see your statuses, Rashawn Taylor says, you know who you can actually work with by the conversation itself. I just want anybody on my team. I want hungry go-getters who want to learn how to be entrepreneurs and not just focus on making money online. Because if you become money hungry, you usually lose most of your time. Exactly. Enough said, bro. Enough said, brother. Exactly. I don't just want to work with anybody. Right? I don't just want to work with anybody. I want to work with people who are similar to myself. And that's what you need to start to think about. Do I really want to work with somebody who's lazy? They're not determined. They're not motivated to do videos. They're not motivated to do posts. They're not even motivated to build a business, but they invested into the business, which makes absolutely no sense, right? Or do you want to be with a person like yourself? Let's say you're determined, you're motivated, you're a hustler, you're always going after it. Those are the type of people that you have to look for. But how do you attract those people? By putting out posts that are going to attract those people to you. And let's get to the little tip, right? So the tip is this. When those people start attracting to you and giving you those reactions, what you can do is you can now click on, how it shows, who liked this post. You can click on those posts, look who's, connecting with you by showing reactions. And then you can reach out to whoever those people are. Just reach out to each and every one of them. Don't pitch, right? Don't pitch. The key here is to connect with them, right? Connect, right? Have some conversation with them. What's going on, Andrew MC? Good to see you on here, bro. How's things? I hit 120 active in my system. Does that sound lazy? Let's go. Cool, brother. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So Once you start having conversations regularly with them, what's going to happen is they're going to start to like you by default. First off, your posts. You were willing to actually have a conversation with them and not pitch them, because it's not pitch media, it's social media. All right. What's going on, Dalvin? Good to see you on here, right? So you understand, okay, I'm not going to pitch them. I'm just going to have conversation. And then now you're going to start to see those people come up regularly, right? You're going to always see them popping up, liking your posts on your live videos. You're going to consistently see them. And then what's going to happen? Like I said, by default, they're going to start to like you. All right. So give me a second, y'all. Let me kind of catch up on the outline. My computer went down a little bit. All right. So Let's talk about the two rules once again, right? The first rule was you don't need to talk about the company. You don't need to talk about products. And the key to building building your business, right, is to listen to what they have to say. So let me give you an example. All right. So let's say you're talking with somebody, you're having a conversation. It's an incoming inquiry. And they say, you're getting to their pain, right? You're reaching out to them. You're figuring out what's going on in your life. Immediately, when you figure out what it is that they're going through, once that one thing comes up, let's say they just went to go visit their grandkids, right? Or they went to go visit their children. And then all of a sudden they'd be like, okay, I went to go visit my children. We enjoyed the time, but man, that ticket was expensive. Right? That you just now found a pain, right? So obviously the ticket was too expensive for them. So what do? You figure out what's really going on. What's going on deeper, dig deeper. So you may say something like, oh, tell me more about that. right? What's going on that's making this expensive, which now you felt the need to tell me that it was expensive. Ray Sean Taylor says, you know you're changing the game when people chase after you and not the other way around. Exactly, brother. You get to a point where you're not the hunter, people are hunting you. All right. So we talked about the rules. Now let's keep it going, right? Let's get into actionable things that you can actually get from this live. All right. So the know, like, and trust factor. The only way people do business with you is if they know, like, or trust you. Right. So the strategy that I'm going to be talking about here is I'm going to give you 5 things that you can do right now, today. All right. What's going on, Jeff Cooper? Good to see you on here, brother. Definitely. All right. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is connect with your prospect. All right. Once you're putting out all these, personal development, inspirational posts, sharing value through posts, sharing, doing live videos, doing YouTube, whatever it is that you do, you're connecting with them, right? And the way that you do this is you show up every single day. Don't miss a day, right? Every single day you're showing up, because the moment that you stop showing up, right, that rapport that was being built is going to go away. Because they're going to be like, oh, okay, well, this guy is inconsistent, right? Why do I want to go in business with this guy, right? So you have to show up every day and connect with them, whether it's posts, videos, or whatever you want to use to make them see, hey, this person is serious about their business and I actually want to give it a go with them. All right, so that's the first thing. The second thing is to build rapport. Throughout that first step, you were already building the rapport. So one thing that I say, the fastest way to build rapport with someone is to find 3 things in common. And this is proven because I've used this multiple times. If you can find 3 things in common with somebody in the first couple of minutes, by default, they will like you. By default, they're going to like you. And that's just hands down, right? And once that happens, you've already got them with the posts. You've got them with the videos, right? Andrew MC says, be yourself. Exactly, brother. So you've already got them with the videos. You got them showing a little bit of your lifestyle. You're showing results. And now you're building that rapport out with them, right? They're really starting to like you and they're showing up more and more and more and more. Bam, you got yourself somebody who's a potential customer, right? But you got to finish the process, right? So let's go to, I actually just gave y'all the third thing, which was find a few things in common with them. Once you do that, now we're going on to where you're asking a few qualifying questions, right? And this is where I said this is where you have to really build a relationship with that person. If you don't build that relationship, you have no, it's not going to work out, right? That's an automatic no. If you don't build a relationship. This is why a lot of people go through this process of where, they'll be, reaching out to people multiple times and they just keep getting no's, right? And eventually they're going to quit, right? I'm just going to be completely honest with you. A person that doesn't have the right mindset is going to quit. If they're constantly getting rejected. But what a top recruiter, right? A top recruiter understands is you have to divorce the emotions. Like if somebody tells you no, okay, that's fine, right? That doesn't, you shouldn't, okay, on to the next, right? You got to make a decision. Okay, he said no. All right. He may say yes down the road. Let me go to the next person. Boom. Oh, he said no. Let me go to the next person. Yeah, I got a yes. Right? You just got to stay consistent with it. All right. So let's go to the last thing. And this is the most difficult thing for most people. When most salespeople, let me reinterpret that. The most difficult thing is to get out of the way. Right? To get out of the way and let the video or whatever you're bringing them to do the selling. The hardest thing for them is a salespeople or people who are network marketing MLM is they can't shut up, right? I can't even count on my hands how many messages I get every single day, right? From some random person that I have no idea who they are, no idea. And they may start off with something like this. Hey, what's up? Or hey, hello, or something like that. And then next thing I know, I get this paragraph, right? This paragraph, oh, you can make $3,500 a minute. It's crazy. Like I get those all the time, and I'm like, this is not how you market. And those messages are exactly what triggered me to get on here and educate people on how they need to market. Hitting somebody in their inbox saying hello, and then the next message is a big paragraph full of features, benefits. That stuff doesn't work, right? And it kind of blows my mind that, like, I don't know if they're thinking it works. I don't know. I don't know if they're thinking or believing that that's working, or maybe they gotten a sale from it. I don't know, but it's hilarious, right? And it's actually the quickest way to get you sent to the block party, right? That's the quickest way. That will turn somebody off immediately. So there's a right and there's a wrong way to do it. Make sure that you're on the right side of doing it. All right. All right. So that was the know, like, and trust factor. So let me recap those real quick so you can kind of keep those in mind as you're going on your journey and building your business. Okay. So number one, connect with your prospect, whether it's through videos, posts, all those things together. Make sure that's happening. Secondly, build rapport. What you do in your post, you're already building rapport, but now you got to actually reach out to the person and have a true conversation, not a pitch conversation. All right. Number three, find at least 3 things in common, right? 3 things that you can find in common with that person and they will like you. This is proven. I've done it multiple times. All right. Number 4, ask a few qualifying questions. Find out what their pain is and find out, can you solve their pain with your products? Because that's the only thing that people care about. They don't care about the company name. They want to know, can what you have solve their problem? All right. That's the key. All right. And number 5, get out of the way. Let the video do the selling. Don't try to do the selling yourself. If you were the one who presented this to them, just get out of the way now. All right. Just pique their interest. The only thing that you're here for is to pique the interest of the person. Once you pique the interest, get out of the way. Let the video do the selling. Let the webinar do the selling, or let anything else but you do the selling. All right. What's going on, Jahi Stringer? All right, guys. So this live wasn't going to be too long. I just wanted to hop on here real fast and share some knowledge with you guys on, how to build your business, the way that you want, right? Most people, they want to get success, right? Most people, they want to start seeing $1,000 weeks. Andrew MC says, I went from nothing to having, I forget what that is. So 120 people investing under me. Why? Because I am real and I am no different to anyone. But what I will say, I am consistent and honest in what I do. Exactly. People are going to connect with you. One thing I want to share with you guys is what's going on, man. Good to see you on here. Is when people invest into something, they're really investing into you. They're investing into you to be that mentor that's going to guide them. That's really what they're investing in, your leadership. You see what I mean? So, like I said, I don't want to prolong this too long. I just want to hop on here and, give you some valuable tips to help you grow your business at a rapid pace. Hopefully you got some value from this video. If you did, just give me some likes, comments, shares, whatever you want to do. And also, Andrew MC says 30,000. That's what's up, brother. That's what's up. Awesome. All right. So with that being said, I definitely look forward to continuing to educate you guys on a consistent basis. And with that being said, I look forward to seeing you guys on the next live. All right. Peace.